Welcome to this match of Mechabellum is here fighting against a Chinese player and options. We have Marksman Specialist with Spider and Crawlers, which is really good. 5 Badgers with Sledges and Hounds, not that great. Although I could also use the 5 Badger just to sell, but even talk about the others. Yeah, it shows quite fast, although the time is running. Opponent Fortified, Saber, Giant, and Training. And Saber looks good. Training with bows. Maybe I would go air with this one. And Fortified with tarantulas and crabs. This one is also good. So I think this would probably be my choice here. There's also giants, but spider crabs, hard to resist. But let's skip and see. And yeah, opponent went for giant specialist. So let's see. I need to click quick deploy because it's a Chinese player, so it's bugged because the difference in ping is too big. At least that was the explanation I received in the comments, and I'm trusting it. You can see me selling here, grabbing one marksman, and I was thinking, should I grab more shaft? No, just grab another marksman. Because he already has 3 arc lights, and I need damage to kill the boss. Opponent going with balls all the way in the back. He is standard, which is usual for Chinese players. I could have even put crawlers more in the back and not put one in front, because I don't remember the last time I fought a Chinese player going aggro. He always goes standard. But no, my spiders died. And now the other one, yeah, not going to survive. Marksmen are killing the balls. This one is dead, this one, kill another ball. And that's it, I will take 200 damage. So, not all bad, although I do start with less HP than my opponent. But now I get my power spike. So, level 3 marksman. There is also intensive training, which I was very tempted to grab here. And start leveling my spiders, but I decided to go for Wasp Swarm. Because he has a very undefended side. I also have undefended sides. But I will fix it. We put one fang here to protect the side, and I will trust that he won't go for the other. At least that was my hope. Let's go here, quick deploy. You see me grabbing even more shaft in here, because if he does use wasps here, the shaft will drag them forward. Also, more shaft, this time attacking his tower. You can see that he did go for a fang here to protect, but I have the double assault. And he did go for Wasp Swarm and will use it here. He's targeting my marksmen, which was kinda smart in a way. Because, yeah, no hope for this mark. Thankfully, Prowler is distracting a few of them. By time for a marksman to kill, but it won't be enough time. Please not kill them all. Here, our debuff. Now my level 3 marksman, wasting time killing wasps. But the debuff helps a lot in killing his front line. And all the balls are dead, so yeah, he has nothing to kill the spiders. I still have a few wasps alive and one marksman. They did manage to kill my level 3, but at least it was the deployment wasps that killed the level 3 marksman, so no experience for his units. And here we have options. There is an unfortunate Sabertooth, level 2 Sabertooth, which is really good against my spiders. there is Mustangs, which are great against wasps, which is one of my weaknesses, so I will grab them. They are also useful as late chaff. And my opponent will go for the Saber. Let's quick deploy here. You can see me going for range on my spiders, expecting Saber. So range, they will stay a little safer, stay far behind and try to kill the chaff before dying. And I'm hoping that my marksman will be able to kill. I do have a level 3 marksman, so we'll be able to kill level 2 Saber. And my assault here just intensified. You can see one spider, one Mustang, and a crawler here on the deep flank too. The idea is the crawler pull the things and this go for the tower. My opponent did go for one Arclight and one Saber here, so yeah, I lack DPS. I was not expecting a Saber on this side. And instant doubly shot into the Sabers, which is strange in my opinion. Saber don't need doubly shot to kill spiders. You can see here, it has enough damage to one-shot spider. It's okay that I didn't grab the HP here yet. And he already grabbed the damage, but very early double shots unneeded. One mistake of my opponent already. This marksman did kill the level 2, but died to the level 1. And look at this side, the fangs. And there's a few crawlers here. It's level 2 tower, so my flank didn't manage to kill the tower. Maybe if it was a level 1, I could have won the fight here. But the fangs killed the Saber. Kinda ridiculous, but it happens. But now, yeah, let's skip. Speed it up. Because Saber shooting here, I will get my tower and go for not Saber's fangs. And yeah, even with the buff, they can't do anything. So yeah, it's 2 Arclights. So I do take 400 damage. And super heavy armor. Yeah, I don't like to see this when my opponent has a level 2 Saber. And I am using Marksman as my DPS. So yeah, instantly going for extra DPS here. So we'll see me grabbing 2 Phoenixes. And charged shot, which does increase their damage by 200%. So yeah, now they do have a lot of damage. You can see here, each one of those level 1 Phoenix can do more damage than my level 3 marksman. Let's quick deploy. You can see now, of course my opponent grabbed the super heavy. I was expecting maybe a field maintenance too, but because he went for double shot, field maintenance is a bit expensive now. So shame on him. He should have waited, so he wouldn't need double shot and could go for field maintenance now for the ship price of 200 instead of 400. You see he's going for a missile here, which will be really good for him. Did defend against my deep flank, but where is his anti-air? He has fangs. That is his anti-air. And on the side, even fangs. There's not even fangs. You can see my spider fighting the Arclight while the Phoenixes clear the shaft. But the spider survived and managed to kill the fangs. Here, Saber did kill both my spiders, but died in the end. And now level for my Phoenixes, which is really important. Food War Factory is a very good card, but I don't need it. So I will skip. My opponent is a giant specialist, but he's investing into sabers instead of investing into giants. There is a very good giant item here. You can see my spiders getting levels, but the levels don't help them that much. They will still get one-shotted by the level 2 sabers, so yeah, not worth it. I would just grab more tech, so spider mines, so I get extra chaff from the spiders. That this one didn't manage to level, but this one did. Oil is coming here, and I am expanding my assault. Decided to stay closer here, so I didn't need to buy chaff and could get another phoenix, because I do need more damage. This thing faster. My opponent going for wasps. I do have mustangs, but let's see if they will be able to do the job. And they can do the job. So, not a great idea for my opponent. But I do have very little chaff here, so yeah, my spider died, and now my phoenixes are fighting chaff. The side's going much better. The buff spider mine's going for the tower. Let's approach. One. The phoenix are doing most of the damage, but the mine managed to get the kill of the tower. And there is still one phoenix here alive. Did you saw the line of explosions here? Because the mines were way too close together, and the first exploded into the fangs, the others behind all exploded together. That's really annoying about the mines. But great victory for me. You can see my opponent took a lot of damage, and suddenly he's at half my HP. And here we have reinforcement. Thankfully, no fortress, but there is Wraith. I was expecting my opponents to try Fortress AA, to try to counter by Phoenixes. So Wraiths can also help a lot, because they will stay in front and be targets for the missiles. And my opponent has no anti-air. See, he only has fangs and a few wasps. And the wasps are in front. So yeah, he has nothing to deal with Wraiths, so we expect the Wraiths to do very well. He also protects my Phoenixes, which are getting levels. And I do have protection against Fortress if I need. I do have Quantum Reassembly and Shield, so I can double attack them for protection. Here you can see that I went for another Mustang, now in the middle, and AA. So Wasps will not be the solution for him. Also missile here, just in case he tried something. I can attack from here. There's also the Wasps coming back. He put his defensively. Mine are also coming here. And his Wasps will defend while mine are distracted by the bows. He went for no anti-air, and as you can see, how does he plan to kill my Phoenixes and now Wraiths? Yeah, he's not going to kill them. Here the oil, was expecting him to maybe try fire, but no fire. And that was a very easy victory in the last round, which I was not expecting to end in this round, but an easy game against a very high MMR player. But he committed some very strange mistakes also. Why he attacked his bows? They are doing nothing. You don't need the bows. he has the sabers that already do the same purpose as the bows. And he shouldn't even have invested into sabers, in my opinion. He could have used them untacked and then switched to fortresses, because he's giant spec. And fortress is basically a better saber. It's more expensive, but it's much better, with better techs. He did go for double attack here on shaft clear, so if it lasted more, I would have to grab underground threat. Not underground threat, underground threat is the summon. Subterranean blitz is the attack to reduce the damage my crawlers take so they survive a bit longer against the shockwaves. And also, at least the first HP enhancement, which I had not grabbed yet. But as you can see here, it's not every time that you should level your units. This is a good case as an example, because most players see a level on a unit and they will grab it. And in this case, it was useless. They level 1, they one shot any shaft the opponent has here. And I would just be spending 100 to get a level 2, which would have more HP, but it would still get one-shotted by the enemy sabers. It would not improve anything, and it will give more experience, because level 2 units give 3 times the experience of a level 1 unit. So his units would level more, which could be very bad. If this saber here started to get lots of levels, it would be very bad for me. Because a saber with super heavy armor and lots of levels and it can click field maintenance can be very annoying. Especially since I don't have electromag on my phoenixes. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.